Step 4. Everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hello everyone, this is your old pal Hannibal the Vanlife, giving you a candid look at my daily life living in a van with almost no money. I woke up this morning and left Bass Pro Shop. I'm parked over in a Chinese buffet parking lot on my work side of town. I do not work today, but my storage unit is also on this side of town. I plan on doing some stuff over there today. And I cooked up some ham in my lunchbox warmer, added some cheese, made a nice little breakfast sandwich out of it. Watched little YouTube videos, like most of us do. And now I'm going to head over to Planet Fitness, use the facilities, work out, take a shower. I'll catch up with you later. I'm not entirely convinced that that is not just the most genius van life boondocking vehicle. It is there often. I never see anybody walk up to it. And whenever it is parked there, the slide out is popped out with the cones all around it. And I've seen a lady get in and out of it a couple times before. But I mean, it just says it's a research vehicle. I thought it was a blood mobile, but it says research vehicle on it. And I literally do not see anyone else going in and out of it. And it's here like in the evenings and everything else. Like it's here overnight. And if that is just a stealth class A, kudos to them. That's just freaking impressive. Nobody bothers you and you're parking in plain sight because everyone's just like, oh, they must be contracted to be here. Or they think like I originally did, right? It's a bloodmobile, you know? Now, then again, you might get the random person and be like, hey, I want to give blood. But like I said, I've seen that thing parked in that same spot regularly, overnight. And when it's overnight, it's got the slide out popped out. If you're just going to be parked there, you know, because that's where you keep it, why would you keep the slide out? You'd have to slide it right back in before you pulled out in the morning. So I might keep an eye on that just for my own curiosity. I see you, Happy. Oh, bye-bye, Happy. Ooh. All right, using the facilities, working out, and taking a shower. Done, done, and done. All right, let's go get some stuff done. We are back at my storage unit. Looks like management must be up here too, because I see their golf cart right there. Catch back up with you when I actually get to my unit then. Yeah, there's a lot of vertical space up here, so I just need to restack. I really wish I would have brought my gloves, but I'm not walking all the way back to the van to do that. We're just going to get started. Well, all right, we got stuff piled up more toward the back there, and it may look cluttered, but we've got more space. I can actually walk inside. Basically, I just got most of the stuff piled up there. I got plans for this side, and then this side over here will be the first section I actually build the shelves on when I can get the wood. So that's that, and then I've got this stuff that I'm going to take back with me. I've got to go get a cart, though. All right, let's go grab a cart so I can bring some of this stuff over to the van. All right, let's get out of here. All right, that was pretty productive. It was a job to make it into the back like that, but I stacked everything up. I have some open space. I've made it so if I have to pull stuff out to build that showing I want, it's fairly easy. I pulled a couple things off from the other storage and put them in my storage. The next time we come over, which might be as early as a couple days from now, I'm going to work on the other storage. Basically anything that I feel like is mine that needs to be on my right storage is all going to be piled in there, and then I'm going to straighten up the left storage and figure out what I need to do on that side to make it as neat as possible, and then I'll start working on the right one. That probably doesn't make a ton of sense to you guys, but the left one is essentially where I want to keep my son's stuff, or stuff that if something happens to me, I absolutely want my son to end up with. And the right side is my stuff to be sorted, and stuff for my old business. So, all right, let's get out of here. You guys know I'm pretty much out of money, but you see this? This is my jar o' change that I pick up off the floor when I'm sweeping and cleaning at that Walmart I work at. So what I've been doing is grabbing all the silvers out of here, and there's a vending machine over here that's 75 cents a can for Coke. So yesterday and today, that's how I've been getting my soda fix done. If my new co-pilot will hold those for me. That's an old Halloween door decoration back when I lived house life. So now he's going to be riding with me for the whole month of October. I didn't videotape it, but where I got those drinks is by a little grocery store called Foodland. We've stopped in there before. We even spent a few hours in the lot waiting for it to be time for Bass Pro to close. Now when I was parked there in the evening, there were a lot of semis that pulled in and parked. There were already a couple over there. So that's kind of why I parked over there thinking, okay, well, I'll blend in as far as, you know, not a customer. But that thing is, even though it's just a grocery store parking lot that's got a Dollar Tree, that is as truck stoppy as it can get. There was just I'm trying to think of how I should say this. Okay, I'm trying to think of how I should say this, but I guess I'll just say it. There was a big booty lot lizard crawling in, and then by the time I was ready to pull out, popping out and putting her clothes on. I was almost going to film it, but I feel like I was going to be noticed pretty quickly. Kind of an interesting spot, you know. It's just a regular, you know, small grocery store with a Dollar Tree and stuff like that in the shopping center. So I was kind of surprised already that it had, you know, Walmart parking lot level trucks staying overnight. But to have its own lot lizard in a small town like this, that's pretty wild. Tell you what, I also really wish people would understand when they're pulling in and out of parking lots that they're not the only people on the road. So if you have an in and out, don't be in the middle. So you're waiting on me to do something and I'm waiting on you to get out of my damn way. You know what I mean? Just a little pet peeve of mine. And also, that leave a book, take a book thing, those doors are wide open again. If it rains or anything, those books are going to get destroyed. I think we're low-key going to do something about that soon. I think we're going to sneak over here and put a latch on it so those doors can stay closed. Finally back at that park I like so much, so sipping one of those 75-cent beverages. Cats are okay. They're over there in the van chilling. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to record and edit some videos for my other channel. I still need to find a place to upload. I've used up all my data for tethering, so my phone's not really uploading the videos I make, so I gotta find a Wi-Fi spot. I think I might try to park as close as I can to Walmart and see if I can catch their signal that way without going in. If not, I'll try to go in. Catch up with you soon. Got some recording and editing done. I just now we just need to find a place to get free Wi-Fi. Got about 3 bars of Wi-Fi parked here in the lot, so that's doing what I need. So let's see if I can get the rest of these videos done. Hey everyone, I'm over here at Bass Pro Shop. It's after 9 o'clock, actually close to 10 o'clock. It's been a good day. After I left that park, I just went to Walmart and was able to connect to their Wi-Fi. So I sat back, recorded, and did some video editing for my other channel, which is basically just my movie channel. We're doing that 31 Days of Halloween. So cats are finishing up eating. Everyone's eating except, oddly enough, little Bimo over here. She's real clingy, and she's usually the first one to run to wet cat food. And she's not eating, so I'm a little bit worried about her. She's not coughing, hacking, she doesn't feel sick, but she's real clingy. You okay? Alright. So I'll be keeping an eye on her tonight. Little mama bird. Once the cats get done eating, I'm going to get started on my food. That's one of the reasons I grabbed that little bowl from storage. I'll show that to you in a little bit, hopefully. Alright, working on making some ramen tonight. I had that breakfast sandwich that I made this morning with some ham and some cheese. That's about all I've had. Kind of lost track. I don't usually lose track. I'll get started on this once my water gets hot in my little heated lunchbox. But while we're waiting, I'll show you what I picked up in storage. This is my smallest. This is my little noodle bowl. And with all the ramen I'm picking up and the fact that I've got to ramen it a lot lately, this bowl will be perfect. Here's the size of the ramen, fits in there. I have a bigger bowl in storage too, but I find I'm small portioning it on these things lately, so that's what I got. And this thing I got at Big Lots years ago. I used to use it at my house all the time, and it's just to keep your saltine crackers crispy. You know, I got those saltine crackers before, and I kept twisting the top like you do and everything else. I feel since I have this already, I might as well use it. And I also had a couple of them, but I grabbed one of them for when I get hot dogs, because I get hot dogs pretty regular, and this is pretty good to keep them all together. I also grabbed my little cup for water. It's pretty indestructible, and I actually ended up getting, hold on, I actually took this from an extended stay years ago when I was out in an event. I was drinking something and I forgot that it wasn't really mine. I walked out with it drinking, I think, orange juice or something. So this has come in handy quite a few times. It's a good one to take on trips just because it's so strong. It's like a restaurant cup. I grabbed one of my other metal water bottles. Basically, they got that water bottle filling station at Planet Fitness, and it's been coming in really handy for me to just take this water, fill it up there, and then dump it in the cat's bowl. Gives them fresh filtered water. So I grabbed this one, so now I have 2, because I use some of the water for my ramen too. I've got the big bottle to pump. The pump is not working that great, and it's been a while since I've refilled it. I should start doing that again too, but I'm trying to wait till I get in a little 12-volt pump. And a staple for my Halloween. It's a little cracked and beaten up. They still sell these at Walmart. They have a little color to them at Walmart now, but this is my skull popcorn bowl. I'll be using that tonight, actually. I'm going to actually watch, I started it, but I'm going to finish the substance, and I got still half a bag of that popcorn that I bought at Dollar Tree, so yesterday. So that's what this is for. The only other thing that I don't have back here is I got my little buddy heater. It's about that time. I don't need it at night, and right now the cats don't need it at night, but we're about a month away from it getting cold enough that especially when I'm inside working, at lunchtime I need to kick that heater on to put some heat in the van so the cats can stay warm while I'm working. And hopefully before next month I'm going to get a 12-volt electric blanket, and that's just something I'm going to plug in so the cats can stay warm. Cats tend to jump into bed. Like when I wake up in the morning, I have 4 cats just sleeping on me right now. I get an electric blanket, the same thing will happen. If I find they use it enough, I might get a second electric blanket. They're like $25, and I'll put one on the floor when I go inside to work and just plug it in, and I'll have a warm space to sleep on while I'm at work. So that's the plan. That's everything, I think. Oh, and I got a pair of my Dickie slacks. I've lost enough weight now from working and everything that they fit me. And that's just a nice pair of slacks, durable pair of slacks that I can wear when I have to go, like, if I go to the movie theater or something like that. And then I already showed you my co-pilot. I already explained that one. I believe that's it. So that's everything I grabbed from storage. So it sounds like a lot, but it's not really. And it's all stuff I've been needing to get to. So I was able to get to it today. That's it. I'm going to make my ramen. I'm going to chill. The cats have already eaten. Bemo's still not acting right. She went and checked the dry cat food when I poured it. She's more of a dry cat food fan, but she didn't eat any. So I'm a little bit concerned about her. She's the oldest of all the cats. But that's it. I'm going to kick back, watch a movie. I think I'm done all the editing I want to do today. I was going to do another video for tomorrow's stuff, but I think I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day off. I work tomorrow, so we'll go back on that side of town again. I'm going to kind of end this here. You'll probably see a little montage of my ramen cooking or whatever. Nothing fancy today. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things that will help this channel out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal Vanlife, signing off. Little stale. I have my ramen in the water that I've been heating up, so I'm going to cover it. And I'm basically finishing up the substance while eating some popcorn. Waddles is being Waddles. Grable's being Grable. I'm pretty sure if it's like any other time, Happy's in the cab up there. Little salty.